Good day, fellas. In this video, our group will share our findings about the learning differentiation or differentiated learning. Many teachers outside might have frequently neglected their students because of their inability to learn as the way the teacher hopes, and this leading this individual or the students to unpleasant experiences. And according to research that has been taken by KIF in 2007, which discussed that there were some famous people in the world like Albert Einstein, Sir Isaac Newton, and Thomas Alva Edison were encouraged to leave the school because of their inability to learn as the way the teacher wants. And had the teacher realized that there were some differentiation in learning, and had the teacher differentiated the instruction, they would have been recognized as gifted in the class, all those famous persons. Differentiated instruction is a way of recognizing and teaching according to different student talents and learning styles, according to Morgan in 2014. This form of teaching is designed to meet the needs of diverse learners, according to Grimes and Stevens in 2009. Differentiated instruction is the process of tailoring the lessons to meet each individual's interests, needs, and strengths. Teaching in this way gives students choice and flexibility in how they learn and helps the teachers personalize learning. This method is based on the idea that every student can achieve great things if they have the right guidance and support. And there are some characteristics of differentiated learning include varied content, varied activities, varied assessment, and multiple learning options.
Ecological system theory. Ecological system theory was developed by psychologist Uriah Bronfenbrenner to explain how a child's development is influenced by different types of environmental systems. According to his theory, a child's growth is affected not only by their immediate surroundings, but also by the larger social and cultural environment. Bronfenbrenner organized these environmental influences into 5 interconnected systems. Microsystem, the immediate environment where the child lives and interacts, for example, family, school, peers, and neighborhood. These are the people and places that have the most direct influence on the child's behavior and development. For instance, interactions with parents, teachers, and friends shape the child's learning and the social skills. Mesosystem, the interactions between different parts of the microsystem. The relationship between a child's family and their school or between their peers and teachers. The mesosystem involves the connection between the people in the child's life. For example, if parents and teachers are communicating well, the child is more likely to succeed in school because these 2 key parts of their life are working together. Exosystem, external environment that indirectly influence the child even though the child doesn't directly interact with them. For example, a parent's workplace, extended family, or community services. Even though the child might not be directly involved, things happening in the exosystem can affect them. For example, if a parent has a stressful job, it can affect the child because the parent might come home tired or irritable. Microsystem, the larger cultural and societal influences. For example, cultural values, laws, economic conditions, or social policies. The microsystem shapes the environment in which the child grows up. For instance, a society that values education will have schools that prioritize student learning, which positively influences a child's development. Chronosystem, the dimension of time which includes both life events and historical changes. For example, major life events like a divorce, a move to a new city, or societal change like the introduction of new technology in education.
Gardner proposed the multiple intelligence theory in 1983. He argued that traditional IQ tests are insufficient to assess human intelligence and suggested a more comprehensive approach. This theory suggests that everyone has different types of intelligence, each with their unique profile. Linguistic intelligence refers to an individual's ability to effectively use language orally and in writing. Individuals with high linguistic intelligence do well at expressing their ideas clearly and persuasively. They enjoy reading, writing, and public speaking. Logical mathematical intelligence involves thinking logically, analyzing problems, and applying deductive reasoning. Individuals with this intelligence typically perform well at mathematics and problem solving. Individuals enjoy intellectual challenge, identifying patterns, and understanding causal relationships between concepts. Visual spatial intelligence refers to an individual's understanding and manipulation of visual and spatial information. Individuals with this intelligence can visualize objects, recognize patterns, and organize space efficiently. They enjoy visual arts, design, or work that involves layout design. Musical intelligence is the ability to comprehend, appreciate, and compose music. Individuals with this intelligence are skilled in pitch, rhythm, and harmony. They often excel at musical instruments, singing, and composing music. Interpersonal intelligence refers to a person's ability to effectively communicate and understand others. Individuals with this intelligence can detect facial expressions, emotions, and intentions of others. They are typically influential, empathetic leaders with strong negotiating skills. Intrapersonal intelligence is the ability to understand oneself, to have an effective working model of oneself, including one's desires, fears, and capacities, and to use that information to effectively regulate one's own life. It entails self-awareness, personal cognizance, and the ability to refine, analyze, and articulate one's emotional experiences. Kinesthetic intelligence refers to using the body with exceptional coordination and agility. Individuals with kinesthetic intelligence have heightened sensitivity to physical movement and superior body control. They often prefer physical activities such as sports, dance, or occupation that require fine motor skills.
Learning modalities are essentially the different ways people prefer to learn and process information. Educational researchers and psychologists have identified several key modalities and will focus on the most widely recognized ones, often grouped into the FARC model. The FARC model was developed by Neil Fleming, an education consultant, to help people understand their learning preferences. First, visual learners. These individuals learn best through seeing. If you find that illustrations and videos help you grasp concepts better, you might be a visual learner. Infographic, color-coded notes, and mind maps can be incredibly helpful. Second, auditory learners. If you prefer listening to information rather than reading or writing, you might be an auditory learner. Audiobook, podcasts, and group discussions are great resources for auditory learners. Third, reading or writing learners. These learners prefer to engage with written words. They excel at reading text and writing summaries. If you are someone who absorbs information through reading books, articles, or taking detailed notes, this modality resonates with you. 4. Kinesthetic learners. For those who learn fast doing, kinesthetic learning is key. If you find that you understand concepts better by engaging physical activities such as building models or conducting experiments, kinesthetic learning is likely your strength.
Zone of proximal development. According to Vygotsky in 1978, there exists a zone of proximal development. There is a difference between what the learner can do independently and what the learner can potentially do with adult guidance or in collaboration with more capable peers. The role of instruction is to provide appropriate learning experiences and support along the zone of proximal development, so that the learner could approach their potential development. This process of assistance is called scaffolding. In the instructional scaffolding model, a teacher may share new information or demonstrate how to solve a problem. The teacher then gradually steps back and lets the learner practice on their own so that they could become more independently able to solve the problem.
Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching our videos about differentiated learning. I hope you guys will gain some insight from our video about differentiated learning. And see you guys. Bye bye. Belajar apa ya?